Welcome to the first ever Twitter Talk Tuesday. Basically what Twitter Talk Tuesday is going to be all about is I'm going to review some things on Twitter, mostly current political event stuff. Let's jump right into it. Yeah, Squally Canada, BYU football player. There's going to be a lot of abortion tweets today, I can just tell you right now, because of recent bills being passed. Don't get me started on the law protecting a person's rights. I can go on and on about how our rights are violated. A woman has the right to her own body. That's the real end of the story. Philip. The classic woman has a right to her own body. You know, that's what the whole pro-choice movement is, but I just don't understand how a fetus who literally has a separate genetic code, separate arms, 2 different legs than the mother, is part of the mother's body. Doesn't make sense to me. Look at this, Jim Carrey. I mean, keep in mind who Jim Carrey is.
Hello, little girl.
Who are we talking about? Jim Carrey.
So I can go on believing I'll be a real boy someday.
Look what he tweeted. I think if you're going to terminate a pregnancy, it should be done sometime before the fetus becomes the governor of Alabama. And then we have this this artwork, this depiction here. I think I'm trying to understand what's going on here. Okay, so we have a fetus with an enlarged head that looks like a governor or something, getting their brains bashed out as if it was an abortion. I really don't understand the argument that Jim Carrey is trying to make here. So first of all, you're advocating that somebody should never have been born, and that's quite the insult, that they should have been aborted before they were born. They should have never existed. I mean, wow, Jim Carrey.
I really don't like them.
And then you have this artwork of actually what goes on in abortion, where somebody is actually literally killed. Their blood, I think, is coming out of their... I mean, that's what happens in an abortion, Jim Carrey. You're terminating a life. I mean, why is that okay? It's not okay. It's not okay. We also have all these tweets by Ben Shapiro about Game of Thrones. I didn't know Ben Shapiro was such a Game of Thrones fan. Kamala Harris. Her plan for equal pay. Make companies prove they're not paying women less than men for work of equal value. I mean, frankly, I don't disagree with that. Fine companies that discriminate against women and invest those fines in universal paid family and medical leave. See, this doesn't make sense to me. Oh, you're paying women less. You either don't have the money to pay women more, or you're paying women less for some reason, so we're going to fine you, so you even have less money to pay those women. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you fine them? Oh, this is actually funny. Reasonable, moderate guy. Keep heading left. Is that a Pikachu? What? Wow, Daily Wire going hip. Yes, Pete. Does not think abortion should be restricted at any stage of pregnancy. Yes, that is all of the presidential candidates for the Democratic Party right now. After the baby's born, you can't kill it because it's alive, but literally, like, right before it's born, 9 months, you can still kill it because it's still inside the womb, so it's not alive anymore, because there's 6 inches between it and the outside world, and that 6 inches determines what a life is. Oh gosh. This tweet by Cory Booker. Wow. Another child has died in U.S. custody. Who are we if we can't protect the most vulnerable?
Cory Booker.
Who are we if we can't protect the most vulnerable?
Very poor choice of words.
The vulnerable, like babies. 9-month-old, 8-month-old babies. Those are literally the most vulnerable kids we have in society. Or why don't you support the protection of them, then? Oh, we have to look at this tweet from Ted Cruz. This aggression will not stand, man. Twitter has suspended the account of an NBA franchise, the Houston Rockets. Ted Cruz, he's the senator of Texas. I'm not even mad about this. Twitter, good job. Yes, I hate the Rockets. Back to Ted Cruz. He actually said my thoughts about Jim Carrey's tweet, his response. This is not okay. Today's left, vicious, angry, and consumed by hate. Instead of insults and dehumanizing rage, we should return to civility. Which, I mean, essentially that's what that tweet was. Jim Carrey was saying, the governor of Alabama should never have been born. He should have been aborted. Like, that's okay. That is dehumanizing rage. We should return to civility. I disagree with Carrey's politics, but believe we should respect his humanity nonetheless. I wish he could reciprocate.
Hashtag love is stronger than hate.
That's true. I mean, I agree with that tweet, Ted Cruz. Good job. Way to say the truth. Steven Crowder. LGBTQ. So honestly, what is queer? Does anyone know? It's not gay, because you wouldn't have the Q and also have the G. How is queer different from bisexual? What are the rules? Good question. Anybody know? I mean, if you have the answer to that, I'm actually interested to know. What is queer? Squally Canada had another interesting tweet that we need to look at. By making a law taking away someone's will doesn't add up for me. As I stated before, laws are guardrails for society. This law in particular is not helping society. I'm not saying I'm for or against abortion. All I'm saying is you shouldn't take away that right for someone. The right to choose. My stance on this is always the same. I mean, women should have complete and utter control over their bodies, okay? But laws aren't simply just guardrails for society. The primary role of government, and the reason the government makes laws, is oftentimes to protect our rights. The rights that we have, the government should protect them. And probably the most fundamental right that we have is the right to life. Okay, and the government should protect the right to life. And essentially, a baby inside a mother's tummy is a life. And so the government should have a say in whether to protect that or not. That's my stance on that. And then Squally, laws are not made to protect the innocent. Laws are made to stabilize society, or else life would be like GTA Riot mode. Yes, laws are made to protect the innocent. Yeah, that's just actually an incorrect statement right there. But, I mean, they're also made to stabilize society, but also to protect our rights and to protect the innocent. Pretty much everybody would agree that one of the fundamental roles of government is to protect our rights, essentially protecting the innocent. So, Squally, you are legit, but maybe you should stick to football. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. No, everybody can share their political opinion, okay, whether they're a football player or not. I was just kidding. Oh gosh, dang it. I think that's it for Twitter Talk Tuesday, the first ever. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully it was interesting. Obviously, I'm still trying to figure everything out as far as this goes, as you know, what exactly I'm gonna do to edit these videos and what exactly I want this to look like. So, you know, as things develop in the future, hopefully the videos can become better and, yeah, better and different. We'll see.